Welcome back to the group chat.
Nathan Marshall with the Crusaders. Scott Robinson. Scott Robinson.
Close. Rep straight off.
Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, John Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva. Bro.
Welcome back to the group chat. We've made it to another Thursday. I'm back down in Wellington with you, Phil, in the studio. I've got my pastor shirt on after some carbonara last night. I'm fizzing. For the weekend of sport, we get the Black Caps taking on Zimbabwe.
What a
tonight.
fixture. Wow.
The second test starts in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. And Jacob Duffy, the Duff man, getting his test debut at the age of 31.
In Bulawayo.
Bulawayo.
Crazy.
Yes, sir.
My grandma used to burp and say Bulawayo every time. That was like a challenge. Yeah. Every time
Well,
she burps,
as you burp.
you have to say Bulawayo. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is niche.
I haven't heard that in a very long time, so that's weird.
Well, there you go. Bulawayo for the second test. The Duff man who debuted for Otago at the age of 17. 14 years later,
The Duff man.
finally gets his test debut call-up. So excited for him, and I'm sure there is plenty of buzz in the Deep South.
No relation to The
around
Simpsons,
him.
I guess.
No relation to the Simpsons Duff man, but Jacob Duffy, the Duff man.
I say, checks out.
Yeah, it does. So that is what I'm looking forward to this weekend. NPC as well, round 2, after a hell of a weekend last weekend. NRL round 23. You said the fight night. It's not really doing too much for you this weekend
Nah. You're looking at the Indigenous round.
for the
And
NRL.
The tasty Indigenous kits are coming out. And then the NPC
Oh,
round
yeah.
2. It's basically North versus South. If
Is
you
it,
look at those
actually?
fixtures, Northland versus Southland.
Mhm.
You've got Canterbury taking on Auckland. You've got Otago taking on Hawke's Bay. It's
It is
very
too.
much a bit of a Tasman versus Manawatu.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
There's a North v South element going on here.
Yeah, I'm
and I
sipping
like
what
it.
you pour on there. That's a good take.
Yeah.
And the NRL Indigenous round. Are they just wearing the same jerseys they wore last year for the Indigenous round, or have they got new ones?
I feel like the Doggies came out with new ones.
Oh, yeah.
Warriors got some new ones.
Do they?
Very clean white kit.
Nice. Not seen, but I did enjoy. I got the Indigenous round jersey last year. I did enjoy that, so I copped one of those for myself.
The wise one.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I haven't seen any new
They
ones.
usually
though.
do pretty good with the
Yeah.
Indigenous kits, the teams.
They
And
always
that
look pretty clean. That's for sure.
Bulldogs one's very clean. Very clean.
Oh, I have to take a look. What else we got? No F1 this weekend. They're on the summer break. But I'll tell you what, the NFL preseason. We had the Hall of Fame game last week between the Chargers and the Lions. I wouldn't quite say we're into the proper stuff, but we're nearing the proper stuff. NFL preseason actually gets underway tomorrow, I believe. We've got games all weekend. So for the football nuffies out there, I'm sure they'll be getting stuck into that. You can actually, there are head-to-head odds on the game. You get the point spread. No player props, though. I don't think you'll find any books that have player props at the moment, just because no one has any idea of what's going on.
Yeah,
No one has any
preseason,
idea
eh?
who's playing.
How could you?
So, yeah.
It's like trying to bet on the early prelims.
I thought, let's carry on from last week. NPC, head-to-heads. Should we run through the games?
Oosh.
Pick who we've got to win. I feel like we were decent last week. You were probably more decent than I was because there were a few upsets in there.
There were.
And I think I maybe had 2 underdogs in my picks. You had a few more than I did. So let's run through this. Northland versus Southland.
Do you want to actually check? We can check later. I feel like I would have fell short on Southland and I would have fell short on...
Yeah, I had Southland too as one of my 2 upsets.
The Turbos got up.
Yep. You picked the Turbos?
I did.
Yeah. I thought so. Who else? You had Bay of Plenty over Tasman as well.
Had Bay of Plenty.
So, yeah. Northland, Southland. Northland,
sorry. Yeah.
$1.42 favourite. Southland, $2.80. What are you feeling on that?
So, Southland.
Yes. The dirty South.
Mainly because they're underdogs and I want to continue that theme, but also Otago defensively very strong, but I reckon Southland had the opportunities to get some more points in that game.
Yeah.
So I'll back Southland over Northland.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to back Southland over Northland as well. I feels like just the Southland omens are kind of screaming at me, talking about Jacob Duffy from the deep south. Now going to the deep south
Obviously,
against the top north.
Yeah, like Northland had a tough first game up against the Naki, but
Tough is an understatement. 3 points on the board.
yeah, to give him $1.40 after that, I don't know.
Yeah, so we're
We'll
both
take the
rocking
280.
Southland.
Yeah.
Nice. North Harbour versus Taranaki.
Yeah, take the neck.
Yep, absolutely. $1.27 favourites, I mean.
North Harbour still not full strength. They're missing some key boys in there still, so.
Yeah,
I
and
don't think
North
they're there
Harbour.
yet.
I mean, they'll want to bounce back after that Turbos game last week, but losing by 13 to Manawatu doesn't seem promising, and now you got to take on the
Up the
current
Turbos.
Ranfurly Shield.
It's a good game,
holders,
though.
so.
It's a fucking awesome game.
So we both got Taranaki there. Waikato.
Nipkin's too good.
This is going to be an interesting one. Waikato or Wellington in the Waikato.
Yeah, that's a close one.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the point spread says it's close.
I almost want to say Wellington because they're better than how they played against the Cantabs, I
Yep.
thought. But looking at that team list, no Brad Shields, no Carl Preston, no Ruben Love.
It's tough.
Waikato missing the Super Wanga effect, though. So no
The game
super
winner.
sub. No super sub. But I think Waikato take it with the cowbells in the background.
Yeah.
Lulu, ole, ole, ole. ETC.
Oh, Wellington, they did disappoint last week with a decent team.
I think they'll play better this week. I don't think they'll win.
Hopefully they play better. Waikato, they took a while, but they got the job done. They stayed in there for the full 80 minutes, and Wellington felt like they didn't play full 80 minutes last week.
Mm.
I think Waikato win. I have to take Wellington, though. Since you're taking Waikato, I'll take Wellington.
Yep.
Tasman, Manawatu. Now, I said on Tuesday, Tasman are on the no-bet list, so screw the Marcos. Give me the Turbos.
Manawatu at $7. Yeah, get in.
Yeah, $1.08 favourites. I don't know how you can give Tasman $1.08 favourites after that performance last weekend
7
against Bay of
points.
Plenty.
Wow.
Have you seen the team for Tasman?
I have, yep. Stock standard.
Same as last week?
Nah, Lester Whanganuku comes in.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Basically the only change I picked up.
okay. So it's still a stacked team.
Yeah.
It makes
so
it
you lose
so hard.
Tavatanai, but then you get
Yeah.
Whanganuku. So,
I mean,
you know, names are names. It's all about how they play together, right?
give us the Turbos. Like I said on Tuesday again, a superstar team beats a team of superstars, baby.
Yep. You know.
Canterbury, Auckland. I can't take the Cantabs because, again, screw the Cantabs, give me Auckland. But then you can't take Auckland. Nah, give me Auckland.
Yeah, again, value 280, just like Southland 280. Auckland, they'll be gutted about losing last week by 1 point.
Yeah.
They've got a good young captain, actually.
Yeah.
And their team, unchanged. Cantabs lost 1 or 2, I believe, such as McAllister at hooker. So I think they lost a couple forwards, maybe. I think Auckland take this.
Nice. I am sitting in the same boat as you. Counties, Manukau versus the Bay of Plenty. I'm going to rock with the Bay of Plenty.
Yeah, the Steamers.
Very good against Tasman last week.
No
Prove
Leroy
me
Carter.
wrong. Yeah, well.
No Nuttawa for them.
Yeah, I think they still have
Still good enough.
the means to get it done.
Their
Mm.
forward pack is good.
You're agreeing against Counties, Manukau, who have a tough start to the season. Magpies last weekend,
Mm.
Bay of Plenty this weekend. I don't know who they got next weekend, but that is a tough 2 first games.
Yeah. I think despite their missions, they're plenty still good enough.
Yep. And then last game of the round on a Sunday, 4:35, Otago are at home hosting the Magpies. Magpies $1.50 favourites. Who you got there?
Yeah, it's another close one, that game, actually.
Both teams coming off a win.
No Leo Willie for Otago. That's a big loss for them.
It is.
I think Hawke's Bay take it.
Yeah, I think Otago looked too good against Counties last weekend. Running up the score. Just love to play fast attack and rugby and have a good side.
Hawke's Bay.
Yes. Yeah. So
Should be a good game, though. Like, Otago very good on defense. I just think Hawke's Bay are too good.
yeah, I've put my multi together. I'm not sure if I'll place it, but I've got Southland, the Naki,
$7.
Wellington, Manawatu, Auckland, Bay of Plenty, and Hawke's Bay paying $274. So a $10 bet gets you just under $3,000.
If it wins, which it might, you never know.
Which it might.
Wait, did you back Wellington?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know.
Wow,
So,
exactly.
it's the
It's
NPC.
it's still early on in the season where the bookies actually don't have much more of an idea than we do as to where all the teams sit.
Especially when you factor in those All Black changes. But you will start to see it.
tighten up, get more accurate.
Yeah, I think so.
As the games go on. Should we do
We'll
our
get a good idea after this week.
50-22, 40-20, or is there any NRL games you really like the look of this weekend?
Oh, well, we played the Dogs, and they just got pumped by the Tigers.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So that's either a good thing or it's a bad thing. We'll see.
Now, this is going to test your knowledge off the dome, and I wouldn't be surprised, and don't worry if you can't tell me.
Cheslin Colby.
Bulldogs record after a loss.
Oh, fuck.
Because there was that stat thrown around the Storm's record.
For the Storm, yeah, it was like 19 games.
Yeah, after a loss, they had 19-0 or something. I don't know what the Dogs would be, but that'd be an interesting one. And hopefully it's not a positive one for the Dogs.
Yeah.
Hopefully they go.
They've had moments of hiccups, I would say.
Yeah.
Last time they lost, they then won 3 in a row. Yeah, but
the Storm Broncos tonight, actually, I think will be a good game.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good watch for some Thursday night footy. And then
just after last week, man, and how we lost that game, and you see the Warriors at $3.10 up against the Bulldogs. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
Either Bulldogs come out firing or we start early and start hard and then come back into the game like the Tigers did. So
it's going to be a grind no matter what. Like the Warriors are going to have to dig deep this weekend.
I do like the Dogs don't have Connor Tracy at the back.
Yep. Massive.
I don't like it for my fantasy team, but I like it for us because that Connor Tracy is different gravy. Keraz is good, not the same defensive level. Not the same defensive level.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Since we're on
boys.
NRL.
We get Fisher Harris back too.
Yeah, that is huge. That is going to be good. Nice. What is your 40-20 for the week?
Halasima. 285.
Mm-hmm.
Bradman Best is back. And he's back for my fantasy team. Bradman Best scores.
370. Bradman Best. It pays $3.70 combined?
No, that's just Bradman Best.
I was going to say, because Halasima is like $2.80, isn't he? Or $2.70? What does that give us combined? Bradman Best, Halasima, if he's at $3.70. You're getting like $7 for it? What are you getting?
$10.54.
What?
$10.54.
Bradman Best, Halasima,
$3.70
both
into $2.85. Thanks for coming.
Wow, you've blown mine out the water. I've got Taranaki 13 plus, and the turbos. I wasn't sure where I go on this.
Plus 20.5.
Plus 20.5. Yeah, I have done that.
Let's go.
I said Tasman were on the no bet list. That doesn't mean I'm not going to bet on games that they're playing in. I'm back in the turbos, plus 20.5. That point spread seems out the gate.
Yeah.
They showed they could score points. They got 38 last weekend. I don't see how Tasman beat the turbos by more than 20 this weekend. So that's my 50-22, paying a mere cowering to yours, $3.99.
Well, you wanna make it hit, don't you? So
absolutely.
I just thought, Halasima, he's in great form. Bradman Best has been in good form for me in both facets of fantasy and betting. So hopefully, I mean, if Titans can put 26 on the Panthers, I'm sure Bradman Best can get over the line as well. First game back, he'll be keen.
Facts. I just had a thought. Do we have an update on the Alex Johnson try score record? Because what round are we at? 23. And what did you have? You had him around 24, 25?
I can actually check for you.
Because how far away is he from breaking that record?
I have him 24 or 25.
So we're looking in the next 2 rounds.
And they're not making the finals. The old Rabbits, that's for sure.
And how many more does he need?
He didn't score last week.
Let's see. Career tries. He needs 213. He's got 207. So he still needs 6 more.
Well, you better get going then.
Yep. Okay.
And we are round 22, 23.
It's round 23.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit me with your lock for this weekend. That is a great big sigh.
Well, I did change it. I changed it for the multiverse, but the Dragons plus 6.5. They've covered that line the last 3 games against some pretty stiff competition, one of which being the Raiders. You've been beating them. But they have a bad record against the Sharks.
Yeah.
But I hate the Sharks that much that I'm backing it as a lock because I want it to happen. 6.5. 6.5 for the Dragons.
I feel like every time you want the Sharks to lose, they don't. They go out and they get it done.
Yeah.
But I guess if you try it enough times.
Well, they don't have to lose this one.
No, exactly.
They don't have to lose.
So you might be okay. I spoke about Jacob Duffy getting the nod.
Yes.
But there is a guy by the name of Matt Henry still leading our bowling attack. Absolute weapon. He took 9 wickets in the first test, 6 in the first innings, 3 in the second dig. Got him to take... No, I don't. I've got him to be the best bowler in New Zealand's first innings. That pays $2.65. I think having to take 3+ wickets is $1.90. Toss that up. I reckon he'd get 3, 4, maybe even another 5 in the first innings. So New Zealand's top bowler. They win the toss tonight. I think they overbowl and try and knock over Zimbabwe.
Yep.
So
40 runs.
Yeah, exactly. Matt Henry, tear it up. What does your laugh?
Zimbabwe to win. Nah.
Fair.
Yeah.
They have not won a test match this year. Zimbabwe.
NBC multi again. We're running it back.
Nice.
I talked about doing the 3 legs.
Yep. And we're doing 9. Are you? Tripling it.
Yeah, I think... I really want Hawke's Bay in there, though, is the issue. I'm taking Auckland for sure. I'm taking Southland plus 6.5 for sure. I'm taking Manawatu plus 20.5.
Yeah, for sure. Give me the two.
And I'm taking Hawke's Bay 1-12 against Otago.
Oh, nice.
So that gets 28.54.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
10 into 285.
Nice. For my laugh, and it is a laugh because you have to be a real nuffy to get on the NFL preseason and actually try to pick some winners. But John Harbaugh, head coach of the Ravens.
Thank you.
The Ravens are $3 underdogs against the Indianapolis Colts, which in the real season,
That what underdog?
$3 underdogs.
Okay.
You'd never see that in the actual season. So to see the Ravens at $3, what are we doing? John Harbaugh has a win record of close to 80% in the preseason, and that's because he knows what he's doing and actually puts his team through the ringer in preseason, where other teams just kind of get out there, get some
have a
reps
play
up.
around. Yep.
Yeah, have a play. So the Ravens at $3 is my first leg. Raiders minus 4.5. They sound like they're going to give the starters a run on the first couple of drives. So if they can go up, get a couple of touchdowns, they should cover minus 4.5. The Detroit Lions bouncing back after their Hall of Fame game loss. And the Patriots, they've got a young team full of rookies and sophomores. So I think they're going to hit a decent shot as well against the Commanders. So I've got the 4 legs, $12.31. So you're getting $10 into 120 for my laugh. And it's just a laugh because it's NFL preseason.
Yeah.
The ladder challenge.
Wow.
No good again last week because I swindled us into backing the Lions at $1.70.
You shall not back them against Waikato in the ladder challenge. Thank you.
No, we're not. And you called it out. I think you were playing the sprint, not a marathon. So we're switching it up from last week. We're going the Waz boost. The Betcha boost on the Warriors game. Leka Halasima to score at any time, which he has done in, 7 of the last 8 games? 5 in a row. Is it 6 in a row, maybe?
Yeah.
Him to score, and either team to win 1-12. So we want a tight one paying $5. So that'll get us started $10 into 50. That's what we're going to do for the ladder challenge.
Well, if the last 2 games are anything to go by, it will be a tie one.
And Leka has scored.
And Leka has scored.
Bang.
Boom. Thanks for coming.
There it is. Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
Nice.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, that's where we will wrap it up then. Hopefully we get some more green ticks once again. If you do want to follow along with our bets, you'll find on the Bet Social profile. If you're going to have a punt responsibly, have some fun with it, and we will see you on Tuesday where we review it all, and hopefully the Waz have a win and Leka has scored. We have some money.
Please. We stay in the top 4.
Yes, top 4 is a massive one.
Please.
All right, thanks for listening. We'll see you Tuesday.